Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today what we're going to be going over is Hisuian Typhlosion. We're going to go over its stats, we're going to go over its moveset, what it's going to be in raids when you see it, and also its best counters, as tomorrow is raid day for this Pokemon. It does have a 1 in 10 shiny tomorrow, so definitely go and do them 5-3 raids, and hopefully you will all get a shiny. So let's see what this Pokemon stats are. So its max CP is 3,385 with an attack stat of 238, a defense stat of 172, and a HP stat of 177. Now, looking at its moveset, it isn't the greatest. You have Hex, Shadow Ball, Overheat, and Ember, with Fire Punch and Wild Charge also being in the mix. Now, as it says there, the best moveset is Hex and Shadow Ball, and then Ember and Shadow Ball. The fire moves aren't really great there, but if you were going to go full stab, you could go Hex, Shadow Ball, Overheat, or Hex, Shadow Ball, Ember, Shadow Ball, Overheat. Depends on what kind of raid you're looking to do. Then, moving on from that, we do have its weaknesses and resistances. So, it takes more damage, like super effective damage, from Dark, Ghost, Ground, Rock, and Water. That means that its best counters will most likely be Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and then Kyogre, basically, in the water category, or any other Pokemon you have that is water. As long as you're powering up your entire party, you are good to go. However, look at its resistances. It double resists Bug, Fighting, and Normal, while single resisting Fairy, Fire, Grass, Ice, Poison, and Steel. This Pokemon actually resists so much more than its resistances. It's probably a really good Pokemon to take in, as it doesn't have a double weakness. So you are just going to take normal super effective damage. Looking at this, you will be looking at 1,710 CP for a non-weather boosted raid, and then 2,138 for a weather boosted raid. So you actually, it'd be quite high up if you do get it weather boosted. And just in case you don't know what the shiny looks like, it's just a bit bluer on its back and also lighter on its front. So I think it looks more like the original Typhlosion. I think that's what it's supposed to go for. So definitely worth it. Apparently the catch rates are here as well. So if you did use a golden raspberry with a curveball, that would be great. You're looking at a 33% chance of catching it. So that's not too bad. But let's go over its counters on what this website actually says it is. And like I said, it is Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. We're not going to go over all the megas because these are all megas. The second best Pokemon is actually Shadow Tyranitar, but it won't get any boosts from Primal Groudon or Primal Kyogre. So I would most likely be going for the next water type down. Apparently it's quite a far way down. So you got Shadow Swampert next. Okay. Maybe you don't go for Groudon or Kyogre. Maybe you go for Mega Diancie or Mega Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar does do Dark and Rock, so it is super effective for 2 typings. But you've got more rock types here than dark. So I will be taking rock type moves into this raid. And I'd also be taking in like my Shadow Rampardos, Shadow Rhyperior, Shadow Tyranitars. Or if you don't have any of them, I'd just take in normal Tyranitar. That should do it. Everyone has Tyranitar from the Comday. So you should have at least 6 with the rock type move. So you should be able to take this down relatively easily. It does say you need 3 trainers to make it okay, 4 trainers to make it easy, but you can do it as a solo, but I'm guessing that'll be quite difficult. Other than that, that is this video done, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a like down below. Comment if you are going to be doing the raids. You do have 5 free passes if you don't buy the ticket. If you do buy the ticket, you will have 13 or 14 free raid passes, so it depends on what you're looking for. Obviously, the ticket does give you more XL candy, more EXP. But to be honest, the Pokemon doesn't seem that great from a PvP side. Hasn't got that much diversity. So I'd say it's probably not worth the ticket. You can get the raid passes in another way, and you can get a better Pokemon as well. Remember as well, if you do get a normal and a shiny really good one, you can use them other raid passes. I think it's 2 hours after these raids finish. So definitely keep that in mind, because you could go for Tornadus with its new move and things like that. So definitely keep that in mind. Also, if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe, as we are trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and all your support does help. So thank you so much, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.